I had a question for you too, because obviously you said you married someone you knew in high school. He's in the military.
Mm-hmm.
You guys fell in love in your mid 20s.
Yeah.
Um, how does he feel as a husband? Because I know, like for me, my girlfriend, she's a very beautiful woman, and it, obviously, like we worry about like other people of other sexes looking at our partner and being like, there might be some insecurities there. Generally, when I'm talking, generally speaking, I'm not saying your husband does or anything like that, but
Yeah.
has that ever been like a part of your guys' relationship where he's like, I have a beautiful wife and, people are gonna be looking at her, or does he not really have that?
He is very, very secure. And he is human. So if he has moments of jealousy, he just is very kind and understanding through that. And if he has concerns, he knows he can voice them to me because he's my best friend. But there are legitimate concerns. And so, especially when I'm moving with him to random markets in my industry, but they're strategic as far as the Army is concerned, I am building my brand from ground up. Every market is completely isolated.
Right.
And so I'm hitting a new network that has new market demands, new fashion, new agencies, like everything is completely different. So I am putting myself out there independently. And that is really where a lot of danger can lie, because I'm connecting with people randomly on the internet, showing up to new locations. When you're in a new market, you may not have somebody you can go to for references on people who you are intending to work with. And so there's a lot of risk in that. Human trafficking is a real thing.
Yeah.
I have actually had 3 instances of human trafficking come across my path since I moved home to Colorado in the last 2 years.
Especially with the modeling industry.
They promise you jobs. They say, go do this. They'll tell you, oh, it's just a little bit moral compromise, a little bit of a moral compromise. If you get on to camera, then they're going to push you more and more, make you feel obligated to get involved in something. And so it's really important to vet what you're doing before you do it. And that's why that's one of the reasons why agencies are so important to the business. But I know that one of many, because I'm so experienced, are human trafficking. The woman that I was corresponding with on Instagram ended up on the news, busted about probably less than a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
For human trafficking. And she's just one person. This is a huge industry. This is a huge network.
And they don't look like a person that would be, they look like a legit person. Like,
oh no, she was like, I love collecting information. So I just carried on this conversation with her, and she gave me all these details of these different things that she's planning. But I'm like, this is human trafficking 100%.
wow.
And so any concerns that he would have are valid because he knows that I love him. He's my best friend. And yeah, there's no mistake worth sacrificing our marriage. So he doesn't have to worry about me as far as a typical jealous.